Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool Football Club. They are just putting the knife in the wound for us Manchester United and us football fans. Because it was Alexander Isak, and now he's looking like he's going to stay at Newcastle. But they said, okay, if you're going to stay at Newcastle, then we're going to get the signing that Newcastle wanted. Because it now looks like Liverpool Football Club are set to sign Hugo Ekitike from Eintracht Frankfurt. 23-year-old striker, on the way up, progressing, and it looks like a deal was going to get done because we all know when Liverpool want a player, Liverpool get their player. And it's a hard one to take because it's our bitter rivals. We're seeing them go for another league. They're trying to defend their title. They've kept Salah. They've got Van Dijk. They've got Florian Wirtz, Frimpong, Kerkez. And you're thinking it's got to stop at some point. Well, no, because Liverpool saved their money last year and they said, right, Arne Slot, prove to us why we should back you. Well, Arne Slot said, okay, then I'll go and win a Premier League. What more proof do you need to back someone then? What more proof do you need to back someone then? And he is getting backed. 80 million on Ekitike, 110 million or whatever it is on Florian Wirtz, Frimpong 35, Kerkez 40. Wow. Talk about rebuilding a team and setting up a team for the future. On top of keeping Van Dijk and Salah on 2-year deals, the mentality, the leadership, the know-how, the Premier League experience, the winners. Liverpool are building something, guys, and it's scary. It's scary. I have to say, I wish I was talking about Manchester United like this, but we're not. We're sat here talking about a team that are potentially going to sign in Mbeumo and only bring me 2 signings so far this window, and I'm here sat making a video about my bitter rivals, but as a football fan, I've got to respect it. I've got to respect it because Liverpool, if you said to me at the start of window, Wirtz, Ekitike, Frimpong and Kerkez, I would have said, yeah, brilliant window. Because for me, these are all signings in positions that they need. Positions that they want with the profiles that for me, I would say literally 10-10. It could go wrong. I could be saying, oh my God, they haven't really worked out, but you look at Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yes, he's unique in terms of his ball over the top and round the corner, right? But you look at Frimpong, athletic, quick, winner with Bayer Leverkusen, up and down energy, speed. That is a Liverpool flying fullback. You've got Kerkez, literally a Robertson 2.0. Tenacious, aggressive, up and down, legs, dynamic. Milos Kerkez is Robertson 2.0, all over. 2 brilliant signings. Yes, they might lack a bit of the negatives and say, okay, if Konate goes, Liverpool need to go out and sign a big centre-back. But if Konate stays with Van Dijk, they can do that next summer. Or maybe get someone in to replace Konsa and Gomez and get a third choice centre-back who's tall. They can do that between now and the end of the window. No problem, 30 million. You look at Florian Wirtz, a player that can play off the right, give Salah a rest if they need to for a big Champions League game or a league game. He can play centrally as well, rotate with Dominic Szoboszlai in the number 10 role, should you call it. You've got the left-hand side. He can sometimes play there if he wants to out there. Luis Diaz might leave. Cody Gakpo is another option. Brilliant signing. Across the front of the midfield. Play anywhere. Creativity, goals. Gives you that sort of edge that, you've got to pick him up. We'll draw other defenders out. People have now got another problem to look at instead of just Mo Salah. And then you're going to throw this guy into the bag? Hugo Ekitike? Oh, Lord of mercy. 23 years of age, on the way up, improving, a very good season for Frankfurt, and I think he's tailor-made for Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool advancing in talks to sign Hugo Ekitike from Eintracht Frankfurt. Negotiations for 23-year-old forward progressing on package worth in excess of 80 million euros, so maybe 65, 70 million pounds. France under 21 international wants the move, so no issues there. Well, that deal's getting done. And for me, other than Alexander Isak, I look at Hugo Ekitike and I think it's the perfect signing for Liverpool. Not a Victor Osimhen, better than Darwin Núñez in terms of what Liverpool want. Not Victor Gyökeres either. I think Liverpool are making the smart, calculated move in bringing Hugo Ekitike to the football club. Because for me, when you look at it with Hugo Ekitike, right, I look at the profiles that Liverpool have had, which is Roberto Firmino, Luis Suarez. Then you go and switch it up to a Darwin Núñez, more a last man on the shoulder type of defender, attacker. not the best technically. So they went for something different. Now Liverpool are stripping it back. What made us successful? What made us get to where we were in the leagues and in the Champions League? We're getting a number 9 that is a facilitator but can also score goals. And that is Hugo Ekitike. Last year in the league, 33 games, 15 goals, 6 assists. The year before that, 14 games, 4 goals, 2 assists. So a massive improvement on that for Hugo Ekitike. And don't forget, he came from a low confidence PSG side, well, not side, a low confidence PSG stint that hurt his package essentially. And he's had to build himself back up. And he's gone to the Bundesliga and he's done that now. Europa League last year, 4 goals, 3 assists in 12 games. So this guy gets returns, but it's not just about the returns for Hugo Ekitike. It's about how he brings others into play. And that's what Roberto Firmino was so good at for Liverpool. Yes, he got goals, but he wasn't scoring 25 plus every year. Firmino was so key to Sadio Mane, so key to Mohamed Salah, allowing them to flourish, as well as chipping in, being an ultimate team player. And if you are going to win leagues and compete for major competitions, it's not just about you. Alexander Isak, yes, he scores goals for Newcastle, but he's also helping Jacob Murphy and Anthony Gordon. He plays for the team. And when you get a striker that plays for the team, similar to Lewandowski as well, even though he's a big goal scorer, Karim Benzema, perfect example at Real Madrid, they make your team better. They make you more consistent. They allow you to be fluid. And Ekitike is going to do that for Liverpool Football Club. And the thing is about Ekitike as well is that he's got the profile. He's tall. He's rangy. You know, he's tall. He's rangy. He's got speed. He can dribble. And he can finish. And that's the perfect type of profile you want in a Premier League forward that's going to play number 9 essentially by themselves, because Liverpool don't play a front 2. They've had Cody Gakpo play there. They've had Luis Diaz. They've had Jota. And they all have their moments, but they will also have their negatives at times, which can frustrate. And that's why you see different strikers play up front for Liverpool last year. But Hugo Ekitike is going to be the number 9. He is going to be the number 9. He can drop deep. He can bring Salah and Luis Diaz or Gakpo, whoever's on the left, into play by dropping deep, and they can dart on. A bit like how Harry Kane used to do that, and Heung-min Son, Kulusevski, whoever it is running forward. He's going to allow Salah to get in more advanced positions, Luis Diaz or Gakpo, depending on who stays or who starts. And then on the same side of it, he's got the pace and the athleticism to run in behind. So if you've got Florian Wirtz on the ball in a dangerous position on the half turn, if you've got McAllister there, you can have Ekitike on the shoulder of the defender, knowing that he can get through and finish and be 1v1 because he's got the pace and the athleticism to do that. So this is going to be a major signing for Liverpool because he's got the profiles that can really hurt teams, because he's going to have them second guessing now. Should they go with him? Should they track him? Should they call off? It's going to be a very, very interesting Liverpool attack. They've essentially switched it up because Szoboszlai can maybe drop a bit deeper, and Florian Wirtz is definitely starting. So you're going to have Ekitike, Salah, Wirtz, and probably Gakpo. That's a lovely front 4. It gives you a bit of everything because Gakpo is more of a sharpshooter. Salah has become a creative player and a goal scorer. Florian Wirtz does a bit of everything. He can allow the magic to flow. And then you've got Ekitike, who's basically a facilitator for all of them and top of scoring goals. What a signing this could be for Liverpool. Causing damage. The way my energy is for this signing, it shouldn't be like that as a football fan of Manchester United. But I'm a football fan in general, and I just see this working so well. And at his age of 23, it's a long-term investment that, look, if he is a slow starter, you can give it time. Some players might not hit the ground running straight away, and I'm not saying he's going to hit the ground running or he won't, but you can give it time. I've seen enough of Ekitike to see that he is a profile that I would have definitely taken at Manchester United, and he's going to improve. So Liverpool fans, be patient because this is a good player. There's a reason PSG spent money on him when he was a teenager. There's a reason he's gone to Frankfurt now and he's excelled. And now Liverpool are stamping up the big money. Because at 23 years of age, he's got 4 or 5 years before he peaks. But it could be dangerous if he starts peaking before that, similar to Isaac has at 24, 25 at Newcastle. I think Liverpool are making brilliant signings, smart signings, and I think Ekitike is going to be another one. Guys, this deal should be done. 80 million euros from Liverpool, bid made, Ornstein confirmed. It's a long, long season next season. Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, all paying up the money. Like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the other side.